Hello guys, so I hope you guys are doing great today. It's closer and closer to Christmas and I am excited. So today I decided to come to you guys. We're going to chit chat a little bit. I hope this goes well. This is my very first time doing a get ready with me this is my very first time doing a get ready with me video. Whew. First time doing that. So I have never done it before. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. My face is already moisturized. My eyes are red from the previous video, but we're gonna get this going, okay guys? We're gonna get this going. I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I'm not really sure how this Christmas is gonna go. We're gonna prime the face first, by the way. I'm just using the LA Girl Pro Prep HD. This is a high definition primer, so I'm just gonna use that on my face and then, you know, just keep it going. So I hope you guys are having a great Christmas. Like I said, my Christmas is going pretty well. I decorated, like if you watched my previous vlogs, you saw that I decorated. Finally got to doing that. The fact that everybody does decorations on the 1st of December or anything like that does not mean that I'm going to be doing that the same way. You know what I mean? So I'm using this Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer to prime my eyes really quick. I'm going to try to keep this video short as much as possible. Not sure what we're going to be talking about, so I'm going to be all over the place. I didn't have this like all planned out, anything like that. We're just going to do a holiday, simple holiday makeup, and then we're going to keep it going, right? As fast as possible. Anastasia dip brow, and then we're just going to work on the brows real quick with that. I don't have any of my pencils here, so bear with me if I'm all over the place. Like I said, all my brushes are going to be all over the place as well because I don't have it all together yet. So I'm just going to use everything I have on hand and just make sure it works out, right? Just a few things I'm going to mention. If you're a makeup artist out there, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Just some pet peeves about working on clients. Let me just say this disclaimer. I love my clients. I love every client that comes on my, or sits on my seat. I love y'all. Love y'all to bits, okay? But sometimes y'all be doing the most. I wouldn't even lie. Sometimes you guys do the mostest, okay? So I do have amazing clients. Most are amazing. So if you hear these things and you know you've never done it, then I don't see why you should get upset because you've not done it before. If you were to hire a makeup artist, right? Do you understand that there are a lot of things that come into the whole pricing? Transportation, gas, mileage, time, because you don't expect to hire a makeup artist or book a makeup artist for 5 a.m. in the morning and expect to pay $20 for a full face with lashes. It won't work. If you're booking a makeup artist and you're expecting A-class service, then also do expect that the makeup artist would expect in that same manner a good payment and possibly tipping, because of course if their prices are higher, chances are that their services are good. Chances, don't quote me, I'm not saying everybody with a high price has good service, but the chances are high and it's possible that your work is what? In that same manner good. Do not, and I repeat, do not be disrespectful to the makeup artist. Okay, this is hard to do, talking and doing the eyebrows, because you got to stay still. And see, that's another point I want to make. Clients who talk when the makeup is being done. It's okay when you're talking when I'm doing foundation and stuff, because I can still get around blending that. But when it comes to eyebrows, yo, when the eyebrows go wrong, the whole face is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the first thing anybody notices when they look at your face, your eyebrows. And so it's like when you're working on a client and they are constantly moving, constantly talking, constantly doing this, checking on what's on the stove, constantly moving and talking to your friends, trying to pick up all the calls. I mean, let's be real here. It bounces back to respect. If I am respecting your time to come on time and punctual to work on you for an event or whatever it may be, you must give me that same respect back and respect my time. Allow me to do my job on time, rightly, and then get out. You know what I mean? When the clients do not do that, and then they just keep moving, and then I have to clean, or any makeup artist has to clean the work and redo it and clean and redo it and clean and redo it. It really is not fair, like, because usually a makeup session would go like probably an hour at most, or an hour and 15, depending on the kind of makeup you're doing. Sometimes, and it depends on the artist, sometimes they're not that fast, so they give you, you know, as a makeup artist, you're supposed to give them the idea of how much time it's going to take. If you don't give them an idea, that's when they're going to be, you're so slow, you're so this, you're so that. So I usually will tell you ahead of time, like, I need like an hour, okay? And if it's not an hour, and depending on the kind of client I have, it could go up to an hour and 15 minutes, right? Just so I make sure I'm doing things right. Now, if I'm going to take time and do my work properly, be nice enough to cooperate, okay? Don't be doing all that, picking up calls, trying to FaceTime while I'm doing the makeup, trying to record stuff, trying to talk to people, trying to, like, what do you need to see that you've not seen? Can you just wait for the work to be done? Like, because of course when the makeup is messed up, I have to clean it and, you know, fix all of that. Can we not do that in 2020, please? Please? So, that's another thing. Another thing I want to point out, can we not do this in 2020, please, where, see, I've seen a lot of videos going around where it's like, I went to the worst reviewed makeup artist and blah blah blah, I went to the best reviewed makeup artist and blah blah blah, and half the time when I see the best reviewed, it's usually people who have friends who are makeup artists, right? So they'll go to the best reviewed, which is their friend. Of course your friend is going to be the best reviewed, and then the worst is somebody they probably never seen before. So be it, if that's what you want to do. But I don't like it when clients come with friends to a session, and don't quote me wrong, listen to what I'm saying. When they come with clients to a session, I take that back, I'm sorry. And then the client's friends want to dictate how the makeup should go. I mean, if you knew you could do makeup that good, then exactly why you're not the one doing the makeup. I mean, that's how I feel. Some criticisms are like legit, right? Okay, like if I'm doing something wrong and I probably missed it, and somebody tells me on the other side, oh, you missed this part, I see something right, great. But if this friend of the client wants to tell me what products to be using on my client, wants to tell me, I mean, you will know when you're going right. I'm assuming that a makeup artist will know when you're going wrong, right? Okay. So when you know you're doing something right, and then the client's friends just want to be bougily fake, annoyingly unsolicited advice is being given. Like, those kind of things are like, are things that we need to drop for real though. If you're going to follow a friend to a gig or whatever, be nice enough to just keep quiet and allow the client and the makeup artist to get things going. Because these little, oh, you stop me right here, or you stop somebody right there and say, oh, this and this and that, you're literally taking time off their entire session, which I think is not acceptable. These kind of things are typical examples of what happens when makeup artists, I mean, this is something that even happens with hairdressers and pretty much any freelancer, right? If I should say it that way. Every freelancer has experienced something like this at one point in time, so they know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, that gotta stop. I'm just wetting that a little bit so I can go in and blend them. So another thing that I would really hope would stop in 2020 is people that book last minute. We appreciate your work, we appreciate your money, we appreciate the dollar, you know, we appreciate the fact that you thought of us in the first place, right? But I mean, like I said before, timing. Sometimes we're like probably not booked, okay, but we have things planned out, right? And we could just go like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't want to go away. But then if I was to say that, there are certain people that will still go around and say the makeup artist is rude, the makeup artist is this, she doesn't like her job, she doesn't like that, and she doesn't like that. But then it's not the case, you know? So I'm going to be using two foundations. I'm going to be blending out with Black Opal in, I think it's Curb, I don't know how to say this, whatever. It's a dark shade. I think it's Curb. And I'll be mixing it with MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW55. I'm going to go first with that, and then, you know, add on the other one. So I'm going to go first with this one. I don't get why most clients do not even bother to review. Can we change that in 2020? Good, because that'll be awesome. Like, it will really be cool to see that clients actually go out of their way to help makeup artists or freelancers in general by leaving like amazing reviews, you know, I mean, by leaving amazing reviews, right? That I believe will be awesome. I'm sure any freelancer would really agree with me on that. We really could use that kind of support, you know. Just leaving a comment, it can just say great, just say great, okay? And then if you want to go in depth, you can just add on again. Let me just spray this one more time because I feel like it's a little dry now. Yeah, you can just say things like great, and then we gonna know that of course it went well, right? And then one thing also is clients come asking for the photos of, like, for pictures after, right? It's very easy for clients to come asking for pictures from a session, right? Or whatever the edited pictures are, the final look. If you go edit it professionally and things like that, they come asking for the pictures, okay? But then when you ask a client for a picture, let's say they go for a graduation or a wedding event, let's say it's a wedding guest, and then they go for a wedding, and then maybe because everything was rushed out, you couldn't get a picture from them. And then you tell them, oh, can you send me pictures? Yo, half the time, or more than half the time, they never ever do. Why? I don't know. Why can't you just send me pictures? But you post a professional picture right there and there, and you gonna see them right up texting you, can I have this picture? Can I have this picture? And the sad thing is, when they ask you those things, they usually want you to take your logo off. Am I right? They usually don't want you to have the logo on. And my question is why? It's my work. It's my photo. I did the work of editing. I did the work of taking the picture. I produced that picture. Technically, I created that. I created a life in that picture for you to even want it. You know what I'm saying? So if my logo is on it, I think I have every right to have my logo on it, right? Why are clients like that? Like, they don't want to give you their pictures, but they want to take your pictures, and they want you to take your logo off. Get that part. They want you to take what? Your logo off. We're going to be using one of my favorites all time, Juvia's Place. I'm going to go in with this right here, okay? And we're just going to blend that in as much as possible. Yo, I just heard some great Christmas good news, and I love it. Alright, let me see if there's any more stuff I want to talk about when it comes to clients and freelancing. I'm sorry if this sounds like it's just strictly for makeup artists. It's not really just for makeup artists. It's technically for photography, it's for artwork, it's for anything. Any freelance work out there where you have to leave your home, mobile, or anything like that, or, you know, things like that. If you got to go do something on a client, I don't care what it is, makeup, anything. It just applies to you as well. I'm pretty sure you've been through something like that at some point, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I had this client one time, right? And then she had her friend over, and this friend thought she was slick, right? So those friends that would not go for makeup classes, will not go in, and then they take advantage of sessions like those to try to take all the tips and the tricks, and they'll be looking right into your kit, like trying to see what products you're using and things like that. Can we not do that in 2020, please? You can't come and be looking at what is in my, you know, cases and be trying to take notes in your head, like literally you're trying to take visual notes, and then you're gonna be asking me, oh, so this is how you take your picture with your, oh, I see how you take your picture with your camera, oh, so you need this reflect, oh, I see, oh, so what is this light called? I see you people pine. And then we'll ask, oh, so what product did we use for this one? Oh, I see you used this one. Where did you get this light from? Oh, where did you get this from? Where did you get this one from? Oh,
would you buy your sponges? Oh my god, how much was that sponge?
Said I'm gonna go in with this purple right here and the outer. Oh, when your clients give you the wrong address or they give you address, they know that the house they're living in, it's very complicated. They know that when you come in there, you need some extra directions, but they just go give you the address and tell you to figure it out, and they'll see you at exactly at whatever time they said it, right? So they're gonna meet you at 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, oh, so is the address, 12 Wood 10 apartment. No, not even apartment. They're just gonna say 12 Wood Circle Court. Okay, you gonna get there, and then the GPS, sometimes you mess them, so the GPS is gonna tell you, you have arrived. Your destination is on your right. And then you go look on the right, and there's a big church right there. And then my question is, at that point, please, where exactly is my destination? I'm asking you, where exactly is this destination, which is supposed to be supposedly on the right? Tell me exactly. Because sometimes these GPSs, they be taking you to the opposite side of the house. They're going to tell you the house is on the right, but actually the house is actually on the left. I've seen that too many times. Like, can clients just be very clear and precise on that issue as well, please? Because nobody's about that life 2020. Please. Why? Why would you do that to us? Like, why would you actually do that? So I'm speaking technically for, oh, I just found this thing. So I'm speaking for freelancers, right? But let me get to the clients as well. Let me speak for the clients too. The clients too do not want you freelancers to come late. Okay? The clients do not want you to come late. In the same manner, we want to be respected. They want to be respected. If the client is coming to you, this is vice versa as well. So if the client is coming to you, then please do well to give the right directions. Do well to prepare yourself ahead of time for them too. Let them come and know you're ready to go, and not come and you can't find where your makeup kit is or where this and that is or whatnot. Like, let's work together, guys. Like,
on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me angels, herald angels singing, sweetly singing over the plains and some mountains and sea mile. 5 golden rings, 4 calling, 3 French hens, turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids are milking, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5. You better not shout, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. On the 9th, no. On the 8th, no. On the 7th day of Christmas.
So I'm just blending out with the same brush with the crease color on there, and then just blending it out a little bit over there so the line is not like so harsh over there. Alright guys, so my camera kind of messed up, and I got a call right in between, so I had to pause this whole thing. Anyways, so I got my glitter on. I had my glue first. I used my NYX Multitasker Multi-Action Glitter Prime. So I used that first, and then I went in with my Beauty Essence Essentials, Beauty Essence. Let me see if I can find the name. I forgot the brand, but it's Beauty. That's an old glitter I've had all this while. Beauty Treats. Beauty Treats. Ooh. Beauty Treats is what I'm talking about. So Beauty Treats Glamour Glitter, and I used that in the shade Silver. And I just went over my lid, the white part of my lids, with that. So I have that in, and then of course blend it out a little bit. I might blend a little further later, but for now we're just gonna keep it this way. So just bear with me. I'm like the only one who has a not so steady finger. I'm not so good with this, so excuse me for that as well.
Cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. On the 9th, no. On the 8th, no. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, Frosty the snowman.
What else would we not want to see in 2020? Let me see here. What else would I not want to see, or would any freelancer not want to see? Comment and let me know if you have anything else in mind that I probably have missed out on, or haven't said. Just go ahead and say it. I want to hear it because I'm interested to find out what other people think as well. You know, I said I don't like to leave my lower lash line naked, so I'm just gonna go in with my Wet n Wild pencil. I'm sure it's black. I can't really read what was there because it's cleaned off, but then it's Wet n Wild and it's black. So I'm just gonna go in my lower lash line and just, you know, line that out as well. Try to make sure I get in the inner tear duct and then just spread it out, okay? Just, you know, smoke it out a little bit in the lower part right here. Just a tad bit. We don't need to get all crazy with it, product. So just a tad bit, just, you know. Anyway, so I am so all over the place. I told y'all I don't do get ready with me's. This is like the first one, so it's kind of very easy to lose the train of thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, very, very easy. You be gone. Like, you don't even remember what you said last, you know? 2 seconds ago. It's like, what did I say again? I usually contour with just a powder, but today I just want to try using a foundation first and then go in also with the powder and then see what difference it makes. I don't know. I just never tried it. So with Sephora, this is actually from Sephora. So I have this foundation. It's a 10-hour wear perfection foundation. If you've ever tried this on the skin, let me know. This is deep. I have never tried it. It looks ashy to me. I've never tried it. But if you've ever tried it, let me know how it is. Because I saw it, I picked it, but I've never really tried it as a foundation before. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this right there in the areas I'm going to be contouring. Spray it up. Let it sit in, let it settle, sit it in there, and then we're going to go in and just do what? Contour. Do it. It's really cute. I won't even lie. It's really, really cute. Really cute. And I'm trying to get the areas where I think there are like harsh lines and trying to just dab it out of the way. So, we're gonna go with red lips. Great. One thing I took very serious this year was contracts. I made sure I had contracts all through my clients. It started like around February or like March when I started getting really serious with my contracts. I used to just go with a mouth. If they say they're going to book me, then I'm just going to go with that. Until I realized, you know what, people are wasting my time. People are going to tell you they'll book you, and then they're going to tell you they're booking you like 30 days before, right? And then the 10 days to the time. Fair, right? 10 days to the time. They're going to tell you
that, oh, we changed our minds. Our sister learns how to do makeup, so she's going to be the one doing my makeup on my wedding day.
If you're not even lucky to get to 10 days ahead of time, that morning that you have cleared your day, no work that day, you're not doing anything, you cleared your schedule, everything gone, they're going to wake up that morning on their own bedside of their bed and call you, or probably sometimes they don't even call you, they're just going to text you and tell you, oh,
we just realized we're not going to the event anymore.
My friend,
tell me you're not coming, or that you're not going for the event anymore, or that you just changed your mind, your sister is going to do the makeup for you that day. Like, those kind of things ain't gonna work for me no more. I learned the hard way. I was like, what?
And so I learned to start doing more contracts, right? So I make sure I was very stern on that. Another thing I was very big on was deposits. You ain't gonna book me without paying a deposit. I used to play around with that thing. I'm gonna just be like, oh, I'll see you that day, you just pay. That day comes and they're gonna pay when they feel like and what they feel like. I'm very big on that now. You gotta pay a deposit. Like if you pay something substantial down, and it doesn't have to be half the price, then I can be sure of booking you down. Because if anything should go wrong, like I'm saying, you wake up and they're like, oh,
my long lost cousin just showed up and I didn't realize she was a makeup artist. Oh, today she's a pro, so I'm gonna let her do the thing.
When you wake up and you start speaking in that kind of Latin, we're going to have a whole discussion. Just when things like that happen, I just know not to even respond to you because your long lost cousin showed up and all of a sudden they're pro enough to do the makeup. Okay, good. We ain't having a conversation. Later in the day, I got me like so and so amount of money and that's it. It's non-refundable. Peace out. Bye. You know? See, It's funny how some clients will be like, they will be like, I don't want to pay, the price is too high, and then they go look out for other makeup artists on like Marketplace or like Let Go or Alpha Up and apps like those, and then they get they get like, I guess, top-notch service, so they say, but when you see the work you're like, ooh. They get those kind of services, and then they come back calling.
Oh, this person did my makeup, I don't like it, can you come and fix it?
Fix what exactly? Please tell me exactly what I'm fixing. What exactly am I fixing? Because as far as I'm concerned, I did not do that makeup. Is that even fair? Is that even supposed to be a thing where you get help but then you don't even pay? Like, what? Can we not do that in 2020, please? Blend their entire face, but I'm going to be using this shade right here. This is Sheer Moisture in Mocha. It's a pressed powder. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and then go in the entire face with that just to blend everything in. You know? Nothing quick way, like I said. Just a little bit in there. Just to blend everything out. We're going to go in with a pencil and line the lips. We already moisturized with some shea butter. So I'm just going to go in with my pencil. I'm going to be using my Nickel K lip pencil in the shade Plum. And I'm just going to line my lips. We're using our MAC lipstick in the shade Ruby Woo.
Day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me angels, herald angels singing, glory to the newborn of kings. And some mountains mercy we buy 5 golden rings. 4 calling 3 French hens, turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5. You better not shout, you better not cry, you better not.
So pretty much we're done. We're just going to touch up on the lips because I see that the highlighter got the further part of my lip.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the...
So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We've been chit-chatting. I'm hoping these things don't go over to 2020 because we cannot deal with another one. So this comes to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. So new to Get Ready With Me videos, so I had no idea what I was actually doing. I was just all over the place, but I hope you guys still stayed with me anyways and enjoyed this video. If you definitely did, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So even if you did not enjoy, please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my other channel. I will link that down in the description. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you think about the look. Let me know how you feel about the look. If you have experienced any of the things I talked about, let me know how you dealt with it. And I hope these things don't follow us to 2020. We need to change. We the freelancers and we the clients, we all need to change, for reals. We all need to change. 2020, we're all about the bag and the successes. So please, we don't need the negative things. Please, thank you. Thank you very much. So on that note, I'm going to end this video right here. And of course, follow me on all my social media handles. I'll link them all down there. And don't forget, always remember that you're allowed to what? Dream it, you're allowed to speak it, and you're allowed to what? Definitely live it. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Bye.